Before we started music, we had Ace of Sour. I saw the truth, would turn it down, then I heard the sirens. I pull over, man, but I keep it silent.
Hey guys, so we're back, and turns out that the car is dead. The car's been sitting for about 2 months, and there's no power. So I'm gonna try to boost it real quick with a Civic, and then go from there. So we're back. We finished everything. Everything is back together. Unfortunately, since the car's been sitting for so long, it's been about, like I stated, maybe 2 months since the car's been driven. I never turned it on just because it was on jacks. When I started it, it didn't want to start at all. It was just completely dead. I was doing the boost with the Civic, and yeah, it gave it some power. However, not enough. It turned on and it just turned right back off. And then when it did stay on, it just turned right back off. So I took the battery back to AutoZone. They checked it out. They said, yeah, it needs a charge. They're gonna charge it real quick. And then I'll be back. Right now, I'm gonna wash this Civic because this shit has been dirty for a couple days now, maybe a week. But yeah, and I'll get back to you. It'll probably be dark by that time. It's what, 8 o'clock already. So if anything, I'll get back tomorrow. And yeah, day 4. But the car is already done. Just need to get the car started now. Hey, good morning, guys. It's morning for me. I don't know about you. I ended up finding out earlier today that the coil line was pinched. 2 of them were pinched through the throttle body when I was doing the spark plugs. I guess I didn't realize it when I was tightening up the throttle body. I tightened it on them. So I ended up finding out that this morning. Also, one of the plugs wasn't installed. I'm not sure which one. And then I kind of screwed everything, took it apart, and put everything back in place. In short, everything was pinched, everything was connected, and now we're gonna try to turn on the car now. Okay, turned on. There's power. All right, let's see if you turn on without a hesitation. Yes, we did it. Unscrewed everything, put everything back into place, thinking everything was gonna sound good. It sounded better, however, now it still sounds like there's a misfire. So, I don't have an OBD2 reader, and my wife is not home yet, so I'm trying to make the best of the time right now, and I'm gonna just double check everything, make sure everything's good. I just hope none of you guys experience this, because I'm literally stressing and been stressing since yesterday about this whole situation. I'm tearing apart the block. Let me show you right now. So this is how the car is looking right now. I'm taking everything apart, and yeah, so I'm trying to figure this out, see what is the issue here. And what sucks is that I can't keep the throttle body on, everything together, and just keep unplugging each plug to see which cylinder is the one that's misfiring. Because the throttle body is right on top. So I'm gonna have to make sure everything's 100%, 110% before I put everything back in again, and then try it again. And if not, bro, I give up. So guys, we're at the end of the night. It's probably like 8, 9 o'clock. We got the car running perfect. Not sure what the issue was. The car started pretty much acting funny, like it was a misfire, and I was trying to figure out what it was. It was my mistake. I pinched one of the coil wires, and one of those spark plugs wasn't fully tightened all the way. assuming it wasn't giving it enough spark. How the car turned on, it just was at low RPMs, around 800, 700 RPMs. So to me, that wasn't good, and it sounded crazy. Then when I did double check it the first time, now all of the coils, I just double checked the ones I could touch, which was, I believe, the first and second cylinder, and probably the sixth cylinder, which I was just pressing down, making sure they were good. It sounded better. It went over 1,000, or stood at 1,000, but it started dropping again. By the fourth or fifth day, I don't remember too much, I took apart everything and retraced my steps, did everything, assured everything was tight, and plugged everything back in and turned it on once more. That time, we had the car running perfectly fine. We're back to 100%. Now we're just waiting tires and my upper control arms. So it's Monday today. My tires get here Wednesday, and then my control arms get here tomorrow. And if everything goes well, then I will try to do another video to install the upper control arms while I can, and I'm gonna turn on the car today, give it a good start. Battery seems to be good. I just unlocked it and checked the music. What else? And then Wednesday we will put the tires on and record that process, and then the car should be running by Wednesday evening around there. But yeah, then I would make another video, quick roundabout, give you my thoughts on the BC coils and how the suspension is riding. The suspension was complete shit when I got the car. And then I also have some poly bushings that I want to replace in the front suspension for the lower control arms and sway bars and all that. So trying to get the suspension just right. Thank you again for listening, watching. If you want to stick around for more, you can subscribe, like, leave a comment. Thank you for joining the community. See you back when I'm installing the control arms.
I am obsessed, all the money and I need respect. Got all these demons and I feel possessed. I don't got time cause I'm trying to progress. Corny ass niggas, they get me upset. Trapping all night, nigga, I overslept. Just got the pee and the whole thing compressed.